Hello guys, Illya Marchenko here from Paris. Couple of days ago, me and my friends Sergei Stachovsky and Lukasz Latsko lost our first round of Roland Garros qualis. None of us can brag about having huge success on clay. We prefer hard courts or grass. So Stacko lost to Galan 6-7, 3-6. Lukasz lost to Otte 6-4, 1-6, 2-6. And I lost to Yannick Madden 6-4, 2-6, 1-6. Obviously I've got a couple of nice supportive messages from my fans after my disappointing loss. Thank you guys, so nice of you, really appreciate it. So I've spent the next night after the match with Sergei and Lukasz discussing our mistakes in preparation.
Okay bitches.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Saperavi, Georgian grape, predominantly comes from Georgia. The name Saperavi in Georgian means colorful, which means red. The problem with Saperavi is that even the juice in the grape itself is colored, so you cannot make rosé or white wine from this grape because it's colored.
After those long talks, we have found 5 crucial mistakes. And today I made this video for you, so you won't repeat them. Not to play for 6 months before the Grand Slam. It was not a good idea to play one of the most important tournaments of the season after a 6 month break, without any official matches before. Doesn't matter how much you practice and how fit you are, if you are not in the tournament rhythm, you will feel it during your match. Game pace, shot clock, ball kits, towels, everything is not the same as during practices. It will take a big part of your focus if you are not used to it. And on top of that, everything was new to me. Mask protocols, kids are not allowed to give you towels anymore, so I had to figure out a new towel routine, and less ball kits in general. Few times I was giving the ball to the opposite corner of my ball boy position, and I doubt he was very happy about it. So all these things together add more stress, and you are tighter. And you know what happens when you are tight? You need 2 or even 3 times more energy for the same amount of work on court. Remember Dominic Thiem was dead after just less than 3 hours in his US Open final? While he usually can play for 5 hours with no problem at all, and even go for another training session after that? It was the same thing. Nerves.
Tennis relaxes the nerves, prepares us for better business.
I am not Dominic, so my guts finished during my first round after just 1 set. After that I had no focus at all and my legs were almost cramping. A few years ago, after surgery, I was coming back after 4 months break. And I was dead after just 2 games. And now I won a set. So it's an improvement. What do you think? Anyway, I probably should play some tournaments before the Grand Slam. Not enough practice before the tournament. One of us was traveling around Ukraine and presenting his wine. Guess who? Another one went to Italy for a couple of days holidays. As for me, for the last months I was taking pauses from 2 to 4 days to go to Vienna for a couple of hours. More about it later in this video. So yeah, practice usually helps to perform better. It's kinda an obvious mistake. To avoid such simple mistakes, you should check out the website of my partners, Top Tennis Training. Top Tennis Training is the biggest tennis coaching platform and YouTube channel in the world, with over 500,000 followers across social media and 50,000 registered students on their website worldwide. Use my affiliate link below to check it out and support my channel. Skipping shots. One of us excluded runs for the drop shots completely. By doing that, he probably avoided possible injuries. But that doesn't help if you need to run for them during your matches. So, not very good idea.
Stupid idea in the first place.
As for me, I was not serving for around 4-5 weeks and started to do that just a couple of days before arriving to Paris. That's why my serve was not that good during my match. Yeah, just look at those stats. First serve percentage is only 48. That is not great. But in the third set, it was even worse. Look at that, just 35%. And on top of that, 8 double faults. So you can clearly see that I should work on that shot much more. But everyone is wise after the event. Who could have told me this before? But now you know, so you have no excuse to repeat this mistake. To practice with hardcore players on clay. Thanks to Roland Garros and their testing system, we were locked down in our hotel room for even more than 24 hours. We have never got notification about our testing results.
Thank you very much.
And my Thursday practice was cancelled because of it. The total number of training sessions on court I had in Paris before my match was 3. First one was with Stako. We haven't seen each other for a while, so obviously we wanted to have some chat during changeovers. Second was with Latsko. Nobody has signed up with me for practice, most likely because of my salty jokes. So Lukas saved my day and hit with me, probably feeling guilty for all those ruined practices back at home. And the third was again with Lukas, because it was planned in advance before that second one. So all my 3 practices were with guys who are not clay court specialists in any way. To get injured before Roland Garros. All 3 of us made this mistake. Lukas withdrew during his match against Gabashvili in Prostyov. I believe it was a shoulder issue. Sergey withdrew during his match against Morin. In this case, I think it was more mental injury than physical. Chair umpire made a mistake and Sergey was not very happy about it. Anyway, injury is an injury, even if it's just in your head. And I had a small tear and inflammation in my shoulder. So I was not allowed to serve for 3 weeks and had to do a few ACP injections and shockwave therapy in Vienna. Expensive, by the way. To get injured before the upcoming Grand Slam is not a good idea. Try to avoid it. So in total we counted 5 mistakes. We could probably find more, but our wine resources had come to an end. Anyway, you can see, on such a high level as Grand Slam qualification, even 5 is more than enough. But now we know, and you know. So it was not a useless night, and those bottles of wine were used for a good cause. That's it for today. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more preparation analysis. Thanks for watching and see you next time.